Drop a like on the video if you're looking forward to the monster returning in Fortnite. With Season 2 finally here, we've got a huge build-up for the end of the season, with it finally ending in a huge live event. Here's the storyline of Season 2 so far and what's going to be happening in the future. This you don't want to miss. We kickstart Season 2 with the war being shown between the Imagined Order and the Seven. The Imagined Order, they're pretty equipped with this, with heavy armored tanks, blimps, and even a device that disables building. And yeah, the Seven, they're not really equipped with that much really, just a battle bus. The Imagined Order are much more advanced and prepared for this war. For instance, in the Chapter 3 trailer, we saw the Foundation smash the IO gunner's face into a panel. The Imagined Order have evolved, they've created, copied, and mimicked the same powers as the Foundation, and now Gunner is equipped with the same powers as him. Yeah, the Imagined Order, they've learned a lot since his first encounter. The map is divided up into land being controlled by each team, with the Imagined Order pretty much controlling most of the map and a lot of the major points of interest. The Seven, they're super far behind as we have to fund gold to help them build battle buses in this fight. And these battle bus creations are created by none other than the man himself, Tony Stark, Iron Man, as we see him appear in this trailer. As we know from past experiences, he's great with technology and creating super advanced battle bus machines. The Origin has come to the island to help us fight in this war, being a part of the Seven, but we find out a huge secret about him. He was once the Cube King, the ruler of the last reality. One member of the sisters has joined us in this fight as well, her name being the Imagined. Her objective this season is to not only help in this war, but she sets on finding her past as it seems a bit foggy and unclear. We can assume maybe her other sister is called the Order, and maybe they both used to be a part of the Imagined Order. Paradigm is on the island, but is still yet to be seen. It's not looking good for the Seven, and it looks like the Imagined Order will take full control of the island. But will they? In the next upcoming weeks, we've got a ton of leaks on how the storyline will play out. But here's a quick word from today's sponsor. Today's video is sponsored by Fortnite Tracker. This is an in-game real-time solution to track all your stats, whether it's per game, the last 7 days, or even over your lifetime. How cool is this? You can join a match and straight away see all the live stats of your teammates, their kills, their wins, and a ton more. You can even view your match history here and see what guns you work best with. Yeah, my stats aren't looking too good. Make sure to check out Fortnite Tracker. It's simple and easy to download. Click the link in the description to download the Fortnite Tracker app for free today. Throughout the season, we'll actually be helping the Seven take back, reclaim a lot of the lost land. After all, a war is normally won on how much territory you occupy. In retaliation against the Imagined Order and to protect the 0 point, the Seven will proceed to take a lot of land back over these next couple of weeks as we see the blue areas expand and the red areas shrink. In this process, the Seven will take control and overrun 5 of the major points of interest on the map, that being the Daily Bugle, Corny Crossroad, Tilted Towers, Rocky Rills, and Condo Canyon. At all of these locations, to overrun them, we'll have to encounter 3 waves of Imagined Order guards, similar to the way the Sideways bubbles worked back in Season 8. And when you meet these IO guards at these locations, the Chapter 2 Season 5 Imagined Order guard music will start to play. Once all 3 waves of IO guards have been destroyed, the Seven will then have control of that point of interest, where the tanks, turrets, outposts, and even the blimps will now be property of the Seven. But in 3 of these locations, the Daily Bugle, Tilted Towers, and Rocky Rills will actually be able to destroy the blimps by placing explosives at the back of them, and they'll come crashing down onto the Fortnite map. But don't worry, they're not going to destroy the point of interest, just crashing just outside of them. Thank goodness. Yeah, the Imagined Order, they're going to be set back big time as they fall back and regroup. After this point, there won't just be battle buses helping the Seven. Helicopters will be introduced, while the Imagined Order will get planes. New weapons will start to appear in game with the introduction of the LMG, which was spotted in the recent Fortnite trailer, and even the return of the jetpacks as the war intensifies. Shield bubbles are going to make a return, as well as airstrikes, they're going to be added to the game as well. It's going to be so cool. With all this going on, what's happening to the main man himself, Jon Jones? Well, during this season, Jon Jones has secret dialogue with the Foundation, saying he's still working on finding Geno, and that is his mission, his storyline for this season. The name we've heard so much about, but still know so little. The Foundation has literally wanted to speak to Geno for a while now to stop messing around with the 0 point, even since all the way back in Chapter 2, Season 5. Geno, we believe, is to be the leader of the Imagined Order, and hopefully we see an arrival from Geno at the end of this season. season. While Jon Jones is trying to work on this, the Seven will take over so much of the island that the imagined order will have to resort to their emergency plan, the Devourer. The problem is, if the Seven are pushing the imagined order back and the Seven end up winning the war, that means the 0 point is freed, that means the Fortnite loop will stop, and that means the game of Fortnite will stop. That's not going to obviously happen, so it makes sense the imagined order are actually going to win this war. That is where the Devourer will return. The twist in the story, just when you think the Seven have won. Secretly behind the scenes last season, the Devourer skull appeared on the map, and who was in control of the operation? It was the imagined order. They studied this artifact and even took some parts of it to use in an experiment to bring it back to life. And it looks like it's worked. Right now, inside Command Cavern is a huge sealed vaulted door. This vault actually points perfectly in the direction of where the location of the Devourer skull is sitting, suggesting there is a tunnel underground leading directly to it. You can even get close enough to this vault door that you can start hearing weird noises. All hints are suggesting the Devourer is behind this door. It might not be, but it's a very high possibility. The highly anticipated live event of last season didn't end up happening, as last season was pretty much a build-up for this season, the build-up for the war. We found noise files added to the game of the Devourer groaning, and even a brand new point of interest called Catter's Cave, pretty much confirming the Devourer, the monster's return. And this is it. The end of Season 2 live event will officially be back after all the hype. Now, the question on everybody's mind is, where is Paradigm? She's returned to the map at the end of last season after disappearing in the Mecha Team Leader way back in Chapter 1, Season 9. But where is she now? She had a big falling out with the Foundation, but why? Singularity, aka Paradigm, was originally the protector of the 0 point inside the vault. That was until she ended up using the 0 point to destroy the Devourer. She shot up into space in the robot, but left behind the 0 point exposed, and the Foundation, the leader of the Seven, isn't happy at all with her for doing that, and that is why she is reluctant to return home. She is known by the Seven as public enemy number 1, even though she's part of the Seven. Is she going to swoop in last second and save the Seven? After all, she is the Seven's pilot. Messages between the scientist and her from last season from being in space suggested the Seven were in urgent need of Paradigm to win this war. She might even let them down. The live event will more than likely take us into Season 3 with quite a lot of downtime, as the map will pretty much be destroyed, with crashed blimps, missile strikes, the Devourer tearing it up, and a ton more. And that is the Chapter 3 Season 2 storyline and what the live event is going to look like at the end of the season. If you guys enjoyed, drop a like, make sure to pop in code MMCS in the Fortnite item shop if you're picking anything up. And I've specially picked out this video for you up on screen here. I think you'll like it. I'll see you guys over there.